Today, again, on DNVR Broncos Live, again, we're doing a double-decker of a show today, Hank. A little London pun from there. That's where we're live from again, right here on the patio of our Airbnb in London. And we are going to talk about what problems could the Jets pose for the Broncos this week. Excited to do so with my guy, Hank. We'll also bring in Bennie Fowler and Zac Stevens remotely during the show to hopefully add some more color to this broadcast. We'll do that right now in just a few seconds. Welcome into the DNVR Broncos Podcast. I hate when people say that. Let me try this again.
No, it's nice to speak.
Live from London, it's DNVR Broncos. RK and Hank here.
Can I try one?
Yeah.
Okay, just like look super casual.
Okay.
Oh, hey there.
Oh, it's a good one.
I like that one. Yeah.
You kind of need the swivelly chair, maybe.
You do, yeah. To kind of turn.
Swivel around.
I didn't see you there.
This is the DNVR Broncos Podcast presented by Bet365, which I believe started over here in the UK.
I believe that's correct. Oh, I haven't had my Invisalign in for... Uh-oh. Don't tell my orthodontist.
Yeah, we're going to pass on telling your orthodontist about that, but I can't promise anything from the chat.
And I'm not going to put these on camera.
No, don't do that. Yeah.
Please, hopefully Dr. Silva isn't listening.
Dr. Silva, avert your eyes.
Yes.
You'll notice a couple things have changed since we were live just an hour ago. One, outfits.
Right.
We have upped the warmth of our attire, and it's serving us well. We brought back the blanket. You know, this actually happens a lot during live broadcasts where people have a blanket. You just can't see this one as well, and that's what I was going to say. Usually they hide it outside the camera. And then finally, the weird butt chairs are gone.
These are slightly different. Well, significantly different chairs.
Significantly different chairs. Much better posture from you and I. This actually looks like kind of like a professional broadcast
Almost.
now.
I have a little puff here that makes it look like I'm...
Rather than a couple guys just stuck in some butt chairs.
Right.
So if you don't know what we're talking about, you're just going to have to go watch the show from earlier.
Right.
Absolute pleasure to be joining you here, Henry, in London.
Hopefully you can still hear us.
You can still hear us. Yaya is... If you guys ever seen Mission Impossible?
Oh, yeah.
You know the part where he's like trying to like avert all the lasers?
Yeah.
Avert?
Right.
Avoid.
That works.
I knew it was a word that started with AV. That was Yaya just trying to go around all the cords out here on this patio.
And we just realized he cannot do that job.
It's not his nimbleness.
No.
Nimbleness, not one of Yaya's strong suits.
We'll work on it.
But we're going to talk about the Jets on this show. The Jets are 0-5.
The only 0-5 team in the NFL.
Yes. That being said, I don't know if they're as bad as their record says.
Wow. So we had the Eagles fan last week trying to tell us all week that the Eagles are the worst 4-0 team in NFL history.
Who was that?
He was an actual Eagles fan he's like, I just watched the show just to see what was going to happen. Then we talked about him, so he came back again. Yeah.
Now, am I saying that the Jets are the best 0-5 team in NFL history?
Well, I guess I don't want to speak for you, but no, you're not.
Okay.
I think that might be a little bit crazy.
Okay.
There's probably, I mean, off the top of my head, I don't know.
Yeah.
But probably not the best.
Let me tell you a little bit about the Jets season so far. Are we doing this right now? Is there anything else we need to get to?
I think this is the right stuff.
Let's do this right now.
Yeah.
Week 1. If I remember correctly, they have a massive lead over the Steelers. Maybe not a massive lead, but they have a lead over the Steelers.
I mean, any lead for them is massive.
That's true. And allow a comeback. Yes, outscored 17-6 in the fourth quarter to lose against the Steelers.
Yes.
So
that's tough.
They scored 32 points.
Close
lose
games.
by 2. Yep. Next week they get blown out by the Bills. A lot of teams do that.
Right.
The next week,
Been there.
they play against the Bucks.
The very good Bucks.
A very good team. And they actually are the comebackies that time, or the comebackers.
Now that comeback did come up a little bit short.
It did come back a little bit short, but they scored 21 points in the fourth quarter to make it close. And if I remember correctly,
You did last time.
took the lead late in the game, and I did remember correctly. They had a 27-26 lead late in the game before Chase McLaughlin. Good British name?
Chase McLaughlin.
Chase McLaughlin.
The mix are more Irish.
That's true.
But yeah. But they
I don't
migrate.
think you can say that. Anyways,
There's McJagger.
walk-off field goal from Chase McLaughlin at the end of the game to take it back. So, again, Bucks, good team. Jets played with them all the way. Cowboys, and then they also, I think, had a lead on the Dolphins.
Yes. The Dolphins, who are
Famously not good,
yeah, did win this week though. Blew out the Panthers.
which happens.
Also not good team. Panthers blew out the. No, they got.
They did
blown.
not have a lead
They
on
got
the Dolphins. I was wrong. Finally, I remembered incorrectly. And then this most recent week, they lost to the Cowboys. My point being, if Zach was here, he would say something along the lines of like, the Jets are a JV team, and they have no business being on the field of the Broncos.
What are the odds? Spoiler alert. Zach is going to call in later.
Yeah.
Benny also going to call in. We need to figure out when we want Benny. That's an off-camera discussion. Unfortunately, we're on camera now. But what are the odds Zach comes on and guarantees a win? He's going to do it.
He's going to do it.
He's going to do it. I don't even think it's a percentage. He's going to do it.
He claims he's never been wrong about guaranteeing a win in the Sean Payton, Bo Nix era.
Right. And nobody cares enough to go check. So, I mean, what are we going to do?
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah, if Zach was here, he'd say something like, the Broncos already avoided the most dangerous jet that they've faced this week, and that was the flight over here.
Yep. As long as the plane didn't crash, they're going to win.
Yeah, exactly. That's what he would say. That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying the Broncos have to bring their A game. This is not a team that I think you can just show up and beat. And I honestly just don't think the Broncos have reached the point as a football team right now where they can just show up and beat anyone. They struggled against the Titans, who are a very bad team. Now, they got the job done, and I don't think it was ever in doubt, but they certainly didn't just like waltz their way to a pretty victory. They kind of went out there and had to fight tooth and nail to get an ugly victory.
Right.
Kind of looked like they were going to be able to go by the Colts, let them back in that game, lost the football game. So the Broncos have to be very serious about this. This is not just a fun little jaunt over to London. This is a game that they have to take seriously, in my opinion.
I agree. I think that's something that they've said often. I think it was Bo who yesterday said they're an NFL team. Like, there's no such thing as like a trap game in the NFL because every team is so capable of beating any other team. So I would say you can't think of it that way. Luckily, the Broncos don't seem to be thinking of it that way, that this is one that, you just got to get past. And I think whenever you come to London, the results say that the better team generally wins. Mm-hmm. It's no different than playing in America. It makes me wonder, though, if weird things happen.
Yeah.
Weird things happen when you do weird stuff.
Also, Bo Nix has no trap games. If I were ever to find a trap game, it would be following a massive win in London and starting to kind of look forward to, okay, we could rattle off 4, 5, 6 in a row here. Like, if you're going to get trapped in the NFL, this would have the makings of it. I just think the Broncos are hopefully taking the right, idea into this so that they don't have to worry about that.
Yeah. I think Giants next week could be a trap game too. Coming off back-to-back wins, not to make any assumptions, but then to go back to come back from the long road trip, that could be another. Also, the Fat Brown kid in the chat, his words not mine, said, "Didn't Zach guarantee a win against the Pats Christmas Eve game?" I don't know.
That
sounds like him.
Was that last year?
That was the year before.
So
when
that doesn't
they missed
count.
The playoffs.
He said the Sean Payton, Bo Nix era.
Right.
He's never been wrong.
So I would say probably yes, and that's why the cutoff is 2 weeks later.
Do we have Zach?
We got Zach?
Oh,
perfect.
Good.
Let's go.
Zach, we got you?
Can you hear me?
There we go. Zach,
what's going on?
First question. Are you guaranteeing a win?
Yes.
There we go.
They're playing the only winless team in the NFL. If they don't win this, they won't destroy what just happened against the Eagles. But, I mean, talk about just absolutely putting a big, massive damper on it. And, guys, what I will say, especially because this week in London is so unique and different, the Broncos seem to be handling it the right way, which is good. I don't know where the Jets are staying, but the Broncos are staying in the boonies. They are staying so far away. There's nothing to do where they are. Thankfully and fortunately, the three of us are staying right in the heart of London. We've got so many pubs and so many things to do, and it's very accessible for us to explore and maybe even get a little distracted at times, but not for the Broncos. They are staying where there is a hotel and there is one restaurant in the hotel, and that is it. So the Broncos did have their off day on Tuesday. We know Sean Payton made a big deal about there's no sightseeing. You can't go sightseeing. Pat Surtain yesterday said, yeah, I went sightseeing. But that's not too much of a worry because the sightseeing that they did was on their day off. There's no sightseeing during the week because there really is not anywhere to do sightseeing from where they are. And they are just so locked in right now. So I don't think that the Broncos are going to get trapped here. But I asked a question to Bo and Sean yesterday. I know you guys were just talking about it, and Bo was the one he kind of like blew the question off. Like, what an idiot for asking that question. Well, no, trap games are a thing, Bo. They do happen in the NFL. As much as you want to say they don't happen, they do happen. I just don't get the feeling that the Broncos are actually going to get trapped and overlook the Jets this week.
That's great to hear, Zach. First of all, how do you look like? What is this shot? Is this an RG special, this shot that you have right now?
This is a Zac Stevens special. Look who we got here. Look at this guy. We got Talanoa.
What is
Welcome.
What's up, Talanoa?
We got everyone.
Oh, we got everybody.
What's up, fellas? Let's go. Those are our guys. Jonathan and Troy. We're stopping by right there. You were talking about. That's what we call the Zac Stevens special there, guys. You got the nice backdrop going on, and then some friends of the program. Oh, they're getting into a tiny car right now. This is fascinating.
Follow it. We gotta see how many people pack in.
Yeah, I mean.
Troy, is this a car? What do you call this? A buggy. Okay, they're getting in their buggy.
A buggy.
They're driving off in UK style right now. Can you see?
We can't really see because it's delayed.
Yeah, we're on a little lag. The people at home can see.
Yeah.
Oh, look who it is! It's our other guy,
Alex! Oh,
my goodness.
can Alex hear us?
Our guy, Alex.
No, he can't.
Oh, shoot. I had a story to tell him.
Wait, we'll tell it through
This
Zach.
is fantastic.
Wait, is Alex still there?
No, in the buggy, leaving.
Shoot.
How many people are in this buggy?
It's a lot of people in the buggy.
Literally five people just got into this buggy, and man, it's electric. It just flew off. We need some buggies in the United States.
Is it electric or gas?
Electric. Quiet as
Wow.
can be. Or I just have my air canceling, or my noise canceling is on, so I couldn't hear it regardless.
Okay. Wow, this is great.
Yes.
Zach,
Yeah.
do you mind if we do we have you for like a few more minutes here? Do you mind if we hit a quick break while we have you on?
Yep, you're just going to make me absolutely freeze out, but that's fine.
Hey, we're
that's
cold
why we got
too.
blanket and jackets for the second show.
Yeah, we're cold too, so we feel you. All right, let's do it, Henry.
Right. Me?
Yes.
Cool. Common Spirit is awesome. If you guys, I don't know, let's just say you're sitting at home, you're watching us, and your arm is broken, and it's just kind of dangling there. Well, you know what you should do? You should go to one of Common Spirit's 20 hospitals and 240 clinics and care sites that are right here right there in Colorado. We're not in Colorado. They're more than just hospitals and clinics, though. They're a team of passionate and expert caregivers dedicated to your well-being, woven into the very fabric of your community. They've got preventative care, advanced surgical solutions, skilled physicians, a caring staff. Whatever you need, they will personalize a treatment tailored to those unique needs. Again, routine checkup, managing a chronic condition, responding to an emergency like that dangling arm. Experience the difference compassion makes. Find a Common Spirit location near you. Discover a new standard of health and healing by visiting mountain.commonspirit.org. Common Spirit Health, official healthcare partner of the Denver Broncos.
Denver Broncos.
Yeah.
We love them.
We do.
Also, shout out to our friends over at Bet365, who, again, I believe started right here in the UK.
I believe that too.
And
that's the thing about beliefs.
That's my story. I'm sticking to it. Notably, they also go by 365 in terms of days in the year.
True. I'm on their 365.
Yeah, I actually also am too.
Yeah.
And we might have to figure out how we can get on Bet365 over here in the UK, considering we think it started here. No matter where it started, it's not about how you start. It's about how you finish. And that's how I've been thinking about my betting on the NFL season this year. I just got to stay in the pocket. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Just you take a couple hits, whatever. You can't start seeing ghosts. You got to go and just keep throwing the ball down the field. And that's what I'm going to keep doing. But also, we're about to hit my heat zone, which is NHL and NBA betting.
Oh.
I crush on NBA and NHL.
Interesting.
I kind of get crushed on NFL, but I have fun with it anyway.
Right.
And you will too. If you want some advice on how to bet NBA and NHL, I'm happy to help you out with that. And you can also get in on all of the great offers they have, like the $10 safety net bet tonight on Thursday Night Football. It's Eagles and someone. Do you know who it is?
Giants.
Eagles and Giants.
Thank you, Zach.
Eagles and Giants. Big bounce back game
somewhere
for the Eagles. So, breaking news from Bet365. New customers get $200 in bonus bets when you bet $5, win or lose. Sign up with the code DNVR365. Deposit $10 and place $5 in bets to get $200 in bonus bets. Of course, you must be 21 and older and physically located in Colorado, something we are not right now. Please gamble responsibly. If you or someone you know has a gambling problem and wants help, call or text 1-800-GAMBLER. All right, back to Zach. Zach, what interesting things have you learned from the team over here in London? I saw an article that you posted that maybe you could tease about how Sean Payton started his coaching career in England.
Yeah, about to drop that article. Actually, great tease there, Ryan. And he did. The Leicester Panthers, who I think still exist. They've kind of gone back and forth of existing and not existing. That's where he was a player coach. That's where he ended his playing career. I've got a picture of Sean wearing a Leicester jersey on this story over at DNVR.com. So I'm literally going to post it in the next 5 minutes before our bus leaves. So go over there and check it out. Leicester's about 2.5-hour drive from here. He did that for 6 months and then got into coaching by just being a player coach for that team. Then left the team right before the playoffs started because he got his coaching job at San Diego State. So kind of abandoned the Panthers here, and then went back, and then his coaching career absolutely kicked off. So that's a fun little nugget. The Broncos are going to have some of the Panthers players out of practice. So actually, they are still a team because they still have players that are going to be out of practice tomorrow. So that's a fun little story. Nick Benito's high school played in London last night, guys. Yes, you heard that right. A high school team came overseas, played in London. Nick Benito went to that game, said it was really cool. It's the same high school coach that he had when he was there. Really, really cool. Good news on the field, guys. Malcolm Roach is back. He practiced yesterday. He practiced today. The Broncos certainly don't need him to beat the Jets, but this is just a really good thing to have him back. It was a grade 2 calf sprain that he suffered, and he is ahead of schedule coming back right now. And the only concerning thing, Jonah Ellis didn't practice yesterday. He did not practice today. Didn't even see him out there. This is good news for my Alabama Crimson Tide because this means that Q Robinson will likely make his NFL debut this week. I wouldn't assume that Jonah Ellis is going to play, and obviously that is a big blow. The good thing is you are playing the winless Jets. Last week, Vance Joseph, we just got finished talking to him right off the practice field today, and he was so impressed with the way the Broncos rushed because they kept because they were able to keep Jalen Hurts in the pocket and then also effectively pass rush him. Broncos are going to have to do the exact same thing with Justin Fields. You don't have to be too worried about him throwing the ball, so just do not let him run all over you, and you're going to be fine. And that's why the Broncos are going to be fine in this game. And Nick Benito yesterday named AFC Defensive Player of the Week. Just talked to him about that award, and it's so cool. This is the first time that he's won that award, and it's so cool to see a football football player just like enjoy the award that they're given, because I asked him about it, he could not keep a smile off his face, just talking about how cool it is. And then we got on the subject of Von Miller. And guys, he said he didn't have an NFL team growing up. So he adopted Von Miller as his NFL team. And it's just so cool that now Nick is becoming Von Miller in terms of a player. And like, if you said that 2 years ago, people roll your eyes because it just wasn't true. But now he legitimately is, guys. If he gets 1.5 sacks this Sunday, he will be only the 6th player in the last 25 years to have 4 straight games of at least 1.5 sacks or more. That is bonkers right now. What's also bonkers is he has 1.5 sacks more than the second leading sack artist in the NFL this year at 7 sacks. He's on pace for 24 sacks, which would be the most in NFL history, overtaking Michael Strahan. So Nick Bonito is an absolute beast. We talked to Zac Allen as well. Zac said that he's never seen a pass rusher play the way that Nick Bonito is right now. And obviously, Zac Allen's been around some good players, notably J.J. Watt, obviously a little bit different of a position. But what we're doing, we need to wrap our minds around just what Nick Bonito is doing right now, because it is insane. It is unstoppable. It is incredibly impressive.
Nick Bonito, good British name?
Nick Bonito. No,
Nick
Bonito
Bonito
doesn't work well.
Yeah, I think so. But real quick on the Leicester Panthers,
Right.
their current coach is named Mitts Mystery.
There's no way that's
an
true.
incredible name.
Is he like a
And they either have
crime-fighting dog or something?
I don't know, but they either have to call him International Man of Mystery or the Mystery of Magic.
Wow.
Wow.
That's really good. That is impressive. John
That is
said,
an unbelievable name.
John said his teammates on the team were like all construction workers.
That is wild. What a crazy path. The path into coaching always blows my mind.
Yeah.
The amount of time and everything that everyone has to put into it. All right, Zach, I know you're probably freezing out there because we were freezing before we started dressing properly for these shows. So we're going to let you go unless you have something else good for us.
Well, I'm just a total idiot. Not only am I not wearing a coat, I'm wearing the shortest shorts that I own. Trying to get you a picture of them. And everyone else in the Broncos media is wearing like down jackets. And I swear, when I left my hotel, it was sunny and like 70 degrees. We get out here, which is pretty far away, and it's like the coldest day that I've ever experienced in my life. And I've had to watch practice out here. So I love my job. I just wish that I was smarter and didn't do that.
Yeah, well, you live and you learn, Zach. I also walked around in a T-shirt and shorts earlier, and I felt like it was a dead giveaway that I was an American because everyone else was wearing coats and pants. But anyways, we appreciate you for chiming in, Zach, and we'll see you a little bit later tonight.
Oh, and one more thing. Tomorrow, we got an incredible video of something that happened at practice today. We are going to play it privately in our live show, so make sure that you tune in. It is one of my favorite videos in the world. So you have to be there at the live showing, so make sure to get your tickets down below in the link.
We love a mysterious video in a private live show.
Wow.
Yep. We love mysteries. Magic Mister?
Mitts Mystery.
Mitts
Mistry. Mitts Mystery. Friend of the program now.
That is incredible. Sean Payton and Mitts Mystery. There we go.
All right. Appreciate you, Zach. Get home warm. All right, there he is, Zac Stevens. That was great.
That was really great.
Should we change the headline to say Talanoa Hufanga, Troy Franklin, and Alex Singleton join us live from London?
I think we could probably. I mean, Zach guaranteed the win. They were there smiling and waving. I think they basically co-signed that guarantee.
And the word association reminds me of a story that I wanted to tell, which is how the word soccer was invented by the Brits. So back then, I don't know when then was, but it was definitely a time ago, there was what was known as rugby football, and there was what was known as association football. Now, you'll notice that the word association has some S's and some O's and some C's.
Yep.
So then they started, as the Brits do, the Brits love an abbrev. That's abbreviated for abbreviation.
Right.
And so they started calling it ASOC football.
Okay.
So that's like shortened for association.
Right.
Then, again, something the Brits are known for, just doubling down on a nickname, giving a nickname a nickname. We went from ASOC football to just soccer.
That is interesting.
Yes.
That is how that came.
And then we were like, shoot, we already have a football. What should we call it? And I assume we were like, oh, they also call it soccer as like a nickname. And we just took that and ran with it.
Huh.
So they're mad at us for calling it the wrong name, but they came up with the name.
They named it that. It is their fault.
100% their fault.
It also reminds me of the sign that we saw last night when we were trying to get to the Airbnb about the public drinking. And what it said was, it didn't say you can't drink in public. What it said was you can't drink in a way that is associated with anything that would cause a nuisance or an annoyance to anybody else around, which is very vague and I think unfair.
Yeah. And
defeats the purpose of the
if
drinking
you ask
in
my
the first
wife,
place. Right.
I would be fined. I would
Yeah.
be fined because drinking definitely causes a nuisance and annoyance to her.
Wow.
For me.
Yeah, no, that's fair.
Yeah.
Absolutely. I also think that there were a lot of things that we were probably doing, moving all of our bags and all that sort of stuff, that would have caused a nuisance and annoyance to so many people last night, but we weren't even drinking.
But we did have a beer at lunch, so where do you draw the line?
That's the thing about these British people. I just don't understand.
Where to draw the line?
Where do we draw the line?
Also, my wife, your girlfriend, out drinking right now.
We're out drinking right now.
And there's a
Someone
chance that they
below
could
us,
cause an annoyance to us
in
because
which
we haven't
case
had drinks yet.
we call 911
Oh, shit.
potentially. And
What? Can someone in the chat let us know what numbers to call?
are the people we are calling the police?
I feel like they have a different name for them.
I feel like they certainly do. The Canadians have Mounties. So they were mounted. And then they because they ride horses,
Yeah.
Mounties, if we're talking origins of words.
Right. They
That one you
call
didn't need the help with.
the Conservative Party out here the Tories,
Right.
which is something I learned while watching Welcome to Wrexham.
Interesting.
999.
Good to know.
Which is how you just say no, no, no in German.
Right. So maybe that's where that comes from.
Right, because someone's annoying you and you're like, no, 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 and then you just type that into your phone.
So here they call them police officers, but then they'll occasionally say things like, here come the bobbies, or, oh, there's a peeler, coppers, the old bill, busy, or just plod. And if I am cursing in a different language,
Plod.
I'm sorry.
I'm cursing.
Yes, I have no idea. Those sound like bad words.
Yeah, okay, 999 is what we're going to call.
Aston does say they do have police here.
That's good. What are the people who like just stand there? What are those guys called?
Those guards?
No, it's the Jets defense.
Ah! That's pretty good.
Got him.
There we go.
So anyways,
999.
back to football.
Well, let's not call it cops on our wife
Okay.
and girlfriend.
You mean the plod?
They'd be so upset. Yes, the plot. Or the Bobbies, because they were started by Robert Peel. Bobby. Now they're all the Bobbies.
Any relation to Key and Peele?
Key, Peel, combine them. No, Key and Peel. No, I doubt it.
Yeah. Do we have Benny to bail us out from this conversation? All right, cool.
Okay.
Let's get Benny to start
Robert
talking
Peel.
about football. Oh, it's not even spelled
I don't
the
think
same.
they're related, yeah. Oh!
Let's do that.
Yep.
Let's take a break to just take a mental reset.
Right.
Or else we're going down a dangerous path where we just ramble for the next 30 minutes.
And when I need a break, I go over to Ent Credit Union.
Really?
Yeah, and I just say, you know what? You know what's nice about being here is that my account earns interest.
Could have sworn I put that card in my pocket.
Yeah, where?
I sure did.
Oh, there we go. And if that doesn't give you a little mental break, just looking at that beautiful card right there, Bo Nix, I don't know what does. Ent Credit Union is the very best. It's the official banking partner of the Denver Broncos, also a partner of ours. Bo is awesome for so many different reasons. If you don't know, then we should tell you. Ent is the largest credit union in Colorado. I've been screaming it from the rooftops here. Serves the communities all over the state. Official banking partner, as I said, the Broncos. So many perks if you sign up for the Broncos checking account. 10% off food and gear on game days. A cool card like that one. No surprise fees. Every 15 swipes gets you another chance to win home game tickets for the Broncos. If you're ready to bank like a Bronco, head over to ent.com/DNVR. ENT.com/DNVR to learn more. Insured by NCUA. Membership required. Account requires associated Ent Broncos debit card.
Then, once you get your Ent Broncos debit card, you're going to go over. You're going to put that debit card into the Game Time app.
Right.
You're going to use the code DNVR. And
Right.
at the same time as buying Broncos tickets, you are going to earn the chance to get more Broncos tickets because every time you use your credit card, debit card, you get a chance to win Broncos tickets. It's like buying tickets to get more tickets. It's unbelievable because over at Game Time, they have the best chance for you to get the best price on last-minute tickets. It's by far the best ticketing app. It's really not even close. Some of these other ticketing apps are so user unfriendly, and
Right.
Game Time is so straightforward.
So friendly.
They could come up with like a crazy phrase, like even a caveman could do it that no one's ever used.
Yeah, that
You
would
know?
be. We should try. We could point that out to them.
We could point that out to them for sure. So yeah, get over to Game Time, use their incredible app, get the all-in pricing, and have yourself a ball at a game tonight even.
A nice lady who was watching us. She's
Oh.
gone now. Don't worry.
Okay.
I shouldn't just assume she's nice.
Also, you had just said you were screaming it from the rooftops. Then you looked up and proved that there was someone above us.
Yeah,
We're not on the rooftop.
right. Well, that's the
There's
thing.
several
There's
floors above
tiers.
us.
It goes back, and so we're on the roof.
Yeah, it's like a rice field.
It's not the rooftop. It's kind of the roof middle.
It's just a
Or is it
balcony.
It's more of a terrace.
Sure.
Yeah. Also, speaking of rooftops, Zeb in the chat says, finally somebody said it. I've been telling people for years that Ent is the largest credit union in Colorado.
It's unbelievable that
Right.
people wouldn't have just taken your word for it.
Right. We have to keep screaming it from the rooftops. Or roof middles, as I call this.
The roof middle.
Yeah. Wait, do we have Benny?
Okay, good. Because I have a
he would
question.
have hated all this.
Oh, we have
Oh.
him? Well, we got
Do we
Benny.
have
What's up,
Benny?
Benny?
What's up, boys?
Benny!
What is up? By the way, Bennie Fowler, great British name.
Whoa. That really is. Bennie Fowler the third, too.
Yes.
Yes.
Oh my! That you kind of sound like you might be like a king.
Right.
Hello, governors.
Oh, did you learn that from all the British kids this morning? Because you were doing the play 60 thing, right? What was
Exactly.
going on there?
Yeah. I was trying to throw a proper pass.
Tell us about the event,
What's
Benny.
up,
How'd it go?
guys? It was great, bro. It was really good. You know, they really wanted to learn just what we know, but obviously younger kids, teaching them how to throw the ball, teaching them how to run a slant, teaching them how to run a go, but they loved it. They had a great time, and then they took pictures with the Super Bowl ring, and it's always good to be with like somebody like Steve Atwater, who's a Hall of Famer, and Kerry Walton Penner was out there, Damani Leach was out there, so it was a great time.
So when you do something like that, like when you're in Britain, the kids are kind of starting from nothing, right? Like it's not like an American kid who's grown up watching football, throwing footballs. Also, like, did they all know what the Super Bowl was?
They know what the Super Bowl is.
Okay.
They don't necessarily. I asked them who their favorite players were. They don't have favorite players, but they watch the game because after they would score touchdowns, everybody started doing the gritty. Even players who weren't on the field, everybody starts doing the gritty after they score touchdowns. So they understand the game, but they don't have favorite players. I think they just love a proper match, as they would say.
I just love the idea. I love the idea like one guy scores a touchdown, everybody on the field just starts doing the gritty.
It's almost like they think it's a rule.
Right, yeah.
Like you don't get the points unless you start doing the gritty.
Yep.
That
Everybody
is
started
awesome.
doing it. Everybody was in unison, so it was a really good time.
All right, Benny, we have to get into one of my favorite dichotomies on this show,
Uh-huh.
which is that Zach acts like a team is really easy and they have no business being on the field and they might as well just be a JV team. And then we bring on Benny, the guy who played in the NFL, who then says, no, those guys are good. So this is your chance to say the Jets are actually going to be a challenge.
Yeah, for sure they're going to be a challenge. Number one, they're over in London, so this is a game where, similar to like a Monday night or a Sunday night, you're the only game that's your early window game. You're the only game that's on. I wouldn't be surprised if you see like fake punt or anything like that from the Jets. But they're 0-5, so they have to try to find a way to get a win, and that's a long flight back home. So they're going to try to, I think, empty the bag out in terms of plays, in terms of what they're trying to do. And I always bring this up. The Giants were 0-4 when they came into Denver, and we were 4-1 at the time, or 3-1 at the time. And Odell wasn't playing, Brandon Marshall wasn't playing, Sterling Shepard wasn't playing, and Evan Ingram and Eli Manning go off on us, and we end up losing that game. So I always remind people of that, and we overlook them. And we end up getting humbled, and we end up losing 8 straight after that. I don't think this is going to happen to the Broncos because I heard Sean Payton has put out the mouse traps around the hotel.
Oh, I did it. I love that.
Trap game. So this is that type of game.
It's weird. I feel like there's like this arc in football where it's like, okay, little kids, what do you do? Oh, put mouse traps everywhere. That'll click. And then you get up and it's like, oh, we're too big for that in high school. But then you get to the NFL and it's Sean Payton putting the mouse traps out everywhere. I love that bit. One of Sean's best.
Oh man, I wonder if Sean had a problem buying these over here in London because they have they have a much more graphic name for it out here.
Really?
They call it a breakback trap.
Oof.
Which really just gives you a visual of how they work.
Because you just break the mouse's little back.
Yep. Yeah, that's pretty gruesome. They also call them snap traps. Or a spring-loaded killing bar.
Wow, that sounds like it's be illegal.
You guys should see my Google history right now. It's just what do British people call, and then everything we've been talking about.
Yeah.
Like the Jets might have to change their name to the Jumbos.
Oh.
Because that's what they call a large airplane out here. Or the aeroplanes, because they put that O in it.
They do put the O in there.
Aeroplanes.
Yes, the New York aeroplanes.
What else have you guys been talking about on the show? What I miss?
Oh, geez.
Well, we talked to Zach. He was wearing a short-sleeve shirt and what he would describe as his shortest pair of shorts. He was very cold. Talanoa Hufanga and Troy Franklin and Alex Singleton walked by him.
Which made me think. So we saw Troy and Talanoa at the same time. They're walking together. If you blend those two together, I think you kind of get a Benny.
Wow.
Because you get the height from one, and they're all kind of like
my hair is not like Talanoa's. Right. I mean, I wish I had hair like that.
Right.
That's true. I was
thinking
would be different. If you combined their names, you might be able to get one decent British name.
Oh. No, I don't think so. I don't think so.
Okay.
Talanoa Troy?
We were also talking about, though, Bo Nick said he doesn't believe there's any such thing as a trap game in the NFL. I'm curious what you think about that.
Well, I mean, just based off of, what I shared about the Giants. I understand what he's saying. There's no such thing as a trap game because everybody's a pro.
Yep.
I think sometimes when you are – I think the Broncos are trending in an elite way. And there's a lot of wins on the schedule, so I think trap game. Sean thinks that the preparation might slip if because the Jets are so bad. And then you would always see games like this when the Patriots were on their run, and they would always lose to Miami randomly every year.
Mm-hmm.
Just in Miami, you have those games, even though Miami was never really talented enough to play against them. So. I mean, you saw with the Patriots and Bills the other day. I think the Patriots are trending upwards as well, but you didn't expect them to go into Buffalo and win. So there's always those games.
Sorry, didn't the Patriots lose to the Dolphins in Week 17 at the time in 2015 to give the Broncos the 1 seed?
Oh,
I think that did happen.
Yeah, they did lose that week.
Yeah.
So that was big.
So
I think they lost in Miami.
That would make sense. So I'm curious next week. So when they play the Giants, I would say that's also trap game. Because you're gone from if there is such a thing as a trap game, you go from the 10-game road trip, hopefully get a couple wins, come back.
10-day road trip.
Right. Would that – I don't think Sean can play the trap game card by putting mousetraps everywhere back-to-back weeks, can he?
Maybe he puts
he can.
You can?
He could put Venus flytraps out this time.
Okay. Different kind of trap.
Yep. I don't know.
Huh.
Yeah, I mean, Sean, I think he's going to be coaching these guys pretty hard this week and next week on the details and as good as the Eagles' win was, the offense didn't play well for 3.5 quarters. So I don't think he's by any means satisfied. But I think it could be more so for the defense. Like, don't let these quarterbacks come in here and run all over you. Like, these games don't have to be close. And I think that's the approach that Sean will be taking.
What problems do you think the Jets can pose for this team, Benny?
I think they can keep our offense off the field. Justin Fields can extend drives just by running and scrambling for first downs. I don't think he's going to be able to pass the ball effectively. He doesn't throw the ball down the field. He's check down Charlie when he comes to playing the quarterback position. But if it's third and short, he can scramble and just keep drives alive. And the Jets defense isn't great at all. So I think they'll try to keep Bo and Sean and the offense off the field. I think that's one of the biggest threats. Quinn Williams is always a threat. Just based off of his pass rush and his ability. Sauce Gardner obviously has a lot of ability, but isn't disciplined to me. So I think there's ways you can double move him and take advantage of his aggressive nature of play. But I would say Justin Fields extending drives is probably the thing that you worry about the most.
So far this season, the Jets are giving up 31.5 points per game. What's the bar for the Broncos offense in this one? Like when a defense is that bad, like, do you just have to get to 35, or it feels like you're kind of underwhelmed?
I think you approach it just like the Bengals game, and everything should be dialed up and pretty much work. So stay ahead of the sticks on first and second down. Do not turn the ball over. Ball security is job security, yours and mine, is what coaches usually say. So don't turn the ball over. But yeah, I would want the Broncos, because I think they should have scored 42 against Cincinnati. I would want to see that.
Yeah, absolutely. Looking through this, I think Quinnen Williams is the player who scares me most. Also a limited participant in practice yesterday with a groin injury. So not necessarily great news for the Aeroplanes. But I think you're right. Those would be the two things, is like, can you contain Justin Fields? Now, first and foremost, I think the Broncos proved they can do that last week with Jalen Hurts. Justin Fields, obviously faster, better athlete than Jalen Hurts, but it's nice to have practiced the game plan on keeping quarterbacks in the pocket now for 2 straight weeks. So to me, it's like Quinnen Williams, if he's good to go, by the way, pretty good British name, gonna give the Broncos some trouble on the interior of that line, especially with Ben Powers out.
Justin Fields a good name too.
Justin Fields too. It kind of sounds like a stop on the tube.
Right. We're now approaching the Justin Fields.
Yeah, we're approaching Justin Fields.
Yes. Yes. Wow.
Mind the gap.
Just while we're talking about British stuff.
By the way, that's the thing the Broncos have to do when they're rushing Justin Fields, is mind the gap.
Mind the gap. We got to use that somehow.
Yeah, let's make a keys to victory graphic just so we can use that.
Who's got the best? Who on the Broncos has the best British name?
We've been thinking about this a lot.
Calvin Throckmorton.
Oh, God, that's good.
Wow, that's pretty British.
That's really good.
Yeah. Cortland Sutton, of course. So this right there.
This was actually a man on the street video I did last time at our tailgate, which I plan on running back. Last time we got a lot of Brandon McManus's and Russell Wilson's, but neither of those guys are Broncos anymore, so we get a fresh slate.
Russell Wilson is actually a really good British name.
It is.
Alex Singleton.
Not a great Bronco, but good British.
But he's 1-0 as a Bronco in London, so he has that going for him. Out here, Broncos fans might love him.
Yeah, they might not know any better.
They probably don't.
Just kidding. We know that our English Broncos fans have elite ball knowledge. And that's why they're coming tomorrow to our live show at King's Place, where you too, like the kids that Benny was hanging out with today, get to try on his Super Bowl ring. As noted earlier in our show that we just did from the same place like an hour ago, you can also try on my wedding ring. And my wife has also offered up her wedding ring as things to try on.
We have offered Zach's ring. No, he offered his as well, didn't he?
No, I offered that.
You
on
offered
his
that
behalf.
one? Okay.
So you guys could put that on your pinky maybe.
Right. Maybe.
So anyways, lots of rings up for grabs tomorrow at the live show, and we're going to have a really good time.
Maybe I'll go buy a ring tonight so somebody can try
It's
it
going
on.
to be a blast.
Wow.
Don't want to get anybody in the building too excited.
Yeah, exactly.
Now that I think about it.
She around
yeah, never mind.
While she's
gonna
nervously
listen to this
emceeing
episode.
the event would be a great time to propose.
Could you imagine?
Yeah, Benny, I don't know if you know this, but I volunteered Henry's girlfriend, Lexi, to be the MC of our event tomorrow. It's going to go great.
Oh, sweet.
Yeah.
For those watching, she has no experience in anything similar. just like, oh, Lexi, have I seen her before? The answer's probably no.
After several tequila drinks at our wedding, she grabbed the microphone from the DJ and yelled, "What up, Cabo?" And everyone went crazy.
Right.
And that's when I came up with this
That's the
idea.
energy we're looking for. Yep.
So it should be a blast.
Ryan, I love the fact that you got married in Cabo, bro. I mean,
Yeah.
I think it's just such a magical place.
It really is.
Felt
It really
on
is.
the coast with all the thing. So I don't like a rocky beach because I want to be able to like walk around comfortably. Obviously, for a wedding though, it's kind of perfect because you have the water smashing against them. Yeah,
It was pretty cool. All right, Benny, anything else that you want to talk about this game before we head over to meet you for happy hour?
Oh, man. Yeah, I think, the thing that I would, we don't necessarily have to talk about it, but I'm just really looking forward to seeing the offense. And the Broncos offense is what I'm talking about. And I'd like it to look like the Cincinnati game, but, times 2 or 3. See a couple more touchdowns, see R.J. Harvey continue to get in the mix. You see Troy Franklin. I want a big game from Troy Franklin. I think, he can continue to take the top off the defense. He's been running really good routes, caught the ball well with his hands last week, so that's what I'm looking forward to seeing. And then J.K. Dobbins, can he get over 100 yards again?
R.J. Harvey and J.K. Dobbins, incredible British names.
J.K. Dobbins might have to be my new number one.
Wow.
British names?
Yes. We might, if we can figure out how to get Bet365 going here, we might need an all British name Broncos parlay.
Because Troy Franklin isn't bad either.
No, it's not bad. It's just that it's
Cortland Sutton.
Cortland Sutton's incredible. There's a Cortland Sutton touchdown in that parlay. Maybe even 100 yards.
Yeah, wow.
Cheerio.
Cheerio, Cortland.
That's fantastic. All right. We'll work on the British name Broncos touchdown parlay. Benny, we will see you in about 30 minutes, and we'll see everyone who is here with us on the London trip over at the team our team's hotel.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Cheers, mate.
All right. Cheers.
Allie just locked that door.
Cheers.
That's a problem for later, though.
Yep. She locked
Cheers,
us out.
Benny.
See you, Benny.
Cheers.
All right.
All right.
This is going well.
Shout out to our friends, right?
Yes.
That's always so behind the scenes. That's code for Yaya that we're right for an ad.
Yeah, but someone was distracting him.
Yeah, and it was the same person who locked our damn door. Taco Bell, though, is our favorite place, whether we're in the United States, whether we're in Denver, that's where we live.
Yep.
Montana, where I'm from. Texas was where I had to fly through. Our flights meant we went further away from London before coming to London. Worked out in the end. Wherever we are, Taco Bell is the place to go. Going to be some drinking tonight. We have the she double locked it. So we're going to the happy hour tonight. We will be drinking afterward. Oh, she was trying to unlock it. She just really didn't know how.
No, it's really hard.
Yeah, apparently. And so afterward, after I have a couple of whatever the Britons drink beer-wise.
The Britons, the British.
Sorry, Miss the Briton. Yeah, we love you. I will be eating some Taco Bell because Taco Bell's the best. No Buffs box here, but there are Buffs boxes where you are $7 for a whole bunch of stuff, or the new Chicken Cantina menu. So go check it out. Taco Bell is a proud sponsor of the CU Athletics. Donate $1,000 to the Golden Buffalo Scholarship Foundation for every CU touchdown scored. Buffs love the bell.
Also, shout out to Volo Sports. Pretty good British name, huh?
Yes.
Sorry, Ali was asking me a question. It's Denver's most popular provider of adult sports leagues, pickup games, and events. And I believe just the number one best place to meet people in Denver. Like, you want to make friends, you want a new significant other, or you want a significant other. Depends on where you are at in your relationships.
Bait them with something. Yeah.
Exactly. Go play sports and meet people. Because not only do you have the opportunity to meet people at the game or the match or whatever sport you're playing. Then afterwards, there's usually a deal at a nearby bar where everyone goes and hangs out. So, maybe you catch each other's eye across the pickleball courts.
Yep.
And then you're like, I think I'm going to ask for her number later, or I think I'm going to ask for his number later.
Right.
Well, you get that opportunity at the bar following up the event. It's great. It's honestly so much fun. I also believe that everyone should have very defined wins and losses in their life. Just a good way of just marking where you are,
Yes.
You could be losing, you need to win. You could be winning, you need to lose to humble yourself.
It happens.
It happens. So get over to Volo and sign up as a free agent, small group, or full team. All ability levels and backgrounds. Use code DNVR10 for $10 off any Volo Denver league. Okay, moving along on the DNVR Broncos podcast presented by Bet365. I think we're going to buy a scarf at the game.
That's what that was. Do I need to bring this scarf was the question.
Yeah,
I couldn't figure it out.
Allie and I going to England versus Wales at Wembley tonight.
Yes.
Should be really, really cool. Sold out crowd, which I'm just so excited to see. I think we're going to sing Sweet Caroline. I think that's a thing that they do.
Really?
Yeah.
That sounds like Boston and not.
Yeah,
okay.
I think Boston ripped that off from them.
Okay, that sounds even more like Boston.
I know.
Yeah.
And Boston right by New York.
Right.
So it might as well be New Boston.
Of course.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
You catching my drift?
Right.
Yeah. Anyways.
New York, much better than Old York.
Totally.
New Mexico, much worse than Old Mexico.
Wow.
We should maybe.
Wait, you're saying New York's better than Old York?
Yes.
No, I'm taking Old York.
Really? I guess I've never been to Old York, but you so rarely hear about it.
Well, it's Yorkshire, I think.
Could be.
I think they did that thing where they shortened it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. And that's where Leeds plays. So I would take it as the top York.
Do we have Zach's picks?
No, I didn't get it.
Okay.
Well, we can get them for stat keeping purposes.
Right, for stat keeping purposes.
Which Zach does, right?
Right. So he'll have them.
Oh, you keep the stats?
Okay.
Damn. Yaya does a lot around here.
Yes.
Does a lot of stuff, gets very little credit.
That's very true.
But he is here.
That's
here.
That's literally what I'm like. It's fine. I'm in London. Like I'm getting paid to be out here. Like.
Yeah. Okay. So let's do our picks.
Right.
Tell me about the games.
Let me
I'm
do
in
that.
London mode.
So we'll do Broncos last.
Okay.
Keep it spoiled.
That's how we do
Dolphins at Chargers.
And we do these straight up. The Buffs show we do them against the spread. It always throws me off.
I think the people want straight up.
Okay, Dolphins at Chargers. Unfortunately, the Chargers win and dominate.
Yeah, I could see a path for the Dolphins. I think they're playing decent
Omari
football
Hampton's
now,
hurt.
right? There's some question marks there. They just need to get a little bit more explosive, which is kind of come and gone. They looked pretty good when Tyreek Hill left that game a couple weeks ago, though. You have to go Chargers.
Okay.
We have the Raiders at the Titans.
Raiders at Titans. I keep betting on this and I keep losing, but I'm just going to keep doing it. The Titans got to win one sometime. Oh, wait, they won last week.
Right.
It was a crazy comeback.
It was.
I forgot about that. Wait. Yeah, they did. They're 1-4.
Yeah.
So this is a something's got to give. Both teams are a terrible game. I'll go with the home team.
So I came into this thinking I was going to take the Titans, but we can't both take the Titans, leave Zach the Raiders.
And by the way, the Titans to win that game needed DeMercado to drop the ball at the goal line, and then probably the luckiest touchdown in NFL history, where Cam Ward threw an interception, the Arizona DB fumbled the ball, all of the players knocked it into the end zone, and Tyler Lockett fell on it.
Yeah, and that's why I'm going to take the Raiders. I'm going to take the Raiders.
Yeah, that's the smart thing to do. The Titans have no business being 1-4, honestly.
Chiefs at Lions. I got Lions in a blowout.
I got Lions as well.
All right.
That pick segment sure goes by fast when there's only 2 picks.
Yeah.
2 people.
Broncos or Jets?
What
do you mean?
There should be a score prediction as well.
It's a tough game.
No.
Ponies versus aeroplanes, and I gotta go ponies.
Yeah, Broncos in a landslide. Broncos by 20. Oh, score prediction.
Yeah, let me get Broncos 35, Jets 13. I'll
go 38-6.
Nice.
Yep.
God, I hope I I just remember the vibes the last time we were here in London. And it was very much like, man, we suck, but at least hopefully they win this week so we can have some fun. And it did happen, and we did have some fun.
We did.
And I remember being at the game being like, the vibes have been so good this week. I'll be so pissed at the Broncos if they mess this up and blow it. And they won. And they actually didn't even, like, if you remember, they were down early. Trevor Lawrence was driving to take, I want to say, like a 17-0 lead or something.
Simmons made the pick in the end zone.
And Justin Simmons picked it off in the end zone. Justin Simmons, great British name.
Yes.
So I'm really looking forward to the Broncos going out there and taking care of business. I think that Sean Payton's like playing all of his favorite.
Sean Payton. Great British name.
Oh, I was like, did I say his name wrong? You just made me question myself.
Nathaniel Hackett sure was too.
Wow, that was a good one. Sean Payton gets to play like some of his favorite cards. Like last week he got to play like the "This is the biggest game ever" card, and it worked. And now he gets to play the trap game card. He loves that card. So I think the Broncos absolutely go out there and take care of business, and I'm really looking forward to it.
I'm also really looking forward to it.
I'm also looking forward to going to Tottenham Stadium.
Tottenham. I'm not good at British. Super chats before we get out of here. We can't see them you here. So
I got you. I turned on my mic for this.
People are actually awake this time because we didn't have any super chats last show, but that's because it was at like 7 a.m.
I think they were saving it for the big show that is today and tomorrow. But $9.99 from Riley Hanran.
That's the $9.99. That's how you call 911 out here.
Right.
It's too late to go to London still. It's not too late to still. It's not too late to go to London still. The Thursday before the last game, I booked my flight at noon and was there for everything. It's wedding weekend for me though, so I'll catch you next time.
Well, still time to change your mind about the wedding and come to London.
Right.
And then you could join Volo. Just find someone new.
Right. Also, it looks like for 493 pounds, you could get a round trip flight, be here for the game, go back Monday from Denver, or for 759 pounds, you can get here in time for our show tomorrow night.
You have to get here in time for our show tomorrow night.
Right. It's worth the 300 pounds.
So many people telling me like, "Oh, sorry, mate, I don't get there till Saturday," and those are American people saying that.
I don't know why you used the British accent for that.
I also had someone from Romania tell me that.
What's that accent?
God, I have no idea.
Yeah.
It's Serbian, but a little bit softer.
Okay.
Soft Serbian sounds lovely.
It does.
So yeah, I mean, people just need to stop playing around and just get here tomorrow night.
Yep. Because it's going to be a lot of fun.
It is going to be a lot of fun.
Yeah.
Featuring Super Bowl 50 champ Bennie Fowler and Lexi.
And as somebody that's gotten to wear a Super Bowl ring in the past, it's one of the coolest things that I get to tell all my friends and family about.
I've never done it. I might mess around with it tomorrow.
I think I did put Todd's on at one point. Just to like see
it does feel like something that I would do.
Yeah, it does.
It's a spiritual feeling. It really is. You feel like you did something, even though you did nothing.
1 minute left. 2 super chats. Is that right?
Yes. It's Pure Lupine, which just says, "Love you guys." Heart emoji.
We love you too.
We love you so much.
Give me love. I give you love.
And
I
then
give everybody love.
We got Cord Carlin. I hate how national media hangs on narratives rather than breaking down actual film of Bo. Thoughts? Benny's breakdowns are great! Exclamation point.
We agree on Benny's breakdowns. What are the narratives around Bo right now?
I think they're generally the same. It's more of like, but the eyes are open. Big win. He had the comeback, biggest win of his career. Like there's some of that, but it's still like check downs and whatever.
He missed the pass to
the overthrows.
Yeah. Who'd they run that play for this last week?
Yeah. That feels like so long ago.
I don't know. It wasn't a main receiver.
That's in my American brain, not my British brain.
It was Trent Sherfield. Great British name.
That's a really good one.
Oh, my God.
That's a good one.
Wow, we should have saved that play for this week.
Adam Troutman might be there, too.
Ooh.
I don't know. When I think of Trout, I just think of Colorado.
I think the mad part is the part that makes
Yeah.
Yeah. Trent Sherfield Sr.
Oh, my God.
Wow.
Anyways, that was one of those ones where they're trying to be a little too cute. Let's run that same play for Troy Franklin, and that's a touchdown.
Right.
So anyways.
Somebody in the comments also said Jeremy Crawshaw.
Oh.
Does he qualify for Great British name when he's already not
descended.
American?
I mean, I'm descended from British people. That is a good question.
It just feels too easy, you know
It
what
does.
I'm saying? And you already say it in an accent when you think it in your head.
Right. Right.
So, anyways.
Crawshaw. Yeah. Well,
I think that's going to wrap it up for us.
I think so too.
Here from the balcony. I think this will be our last. No, not our last show from the balcony, most likely.
Saturday, likely balcony.
And Sunday.
Sunday post-game, likely balcony. Likely significantly later than the end of the game, but we'll figure that out.
Yeah, we might need to buy some mittens before then. Because it is chilly out here.
I like how in the first show, I'm not doing a British accent. It's offensive.
Second
show.
No,
Ryan's got me going.
Sometimes just doing one word doesn't feel as offensive as trying to speak like a whole sentence.
Yeah. Like if I said, oh, I love muttons.
Yeah,
see how
so
that would sound super offensive?
Why do you do the thing that just makes
That's how they talk. Have you ever seen them?
No, see, that's not right. It's not right. I love everyone out here.
I do. I'm so excited. There's so many British Bronco fans who we get to meet who we don't.
By the way,
see them once every few years, really.
I'm going to the England-Wales match tonight, and I'm wearing Broncos gear to hopefully meet some Broncos fans.
Nice.
So, yeah.
One last one, Mike McGlinchey for a British name.
Mike McGlinchey.
Yep.
Yeah. I think Trent Sherfield is number one.
Yeah.
Number one in my current power rankings.
Chat says it's only slightly offensive.
Oh. Well, if that's coming from the right people, then you're off the hook.
Might be.
All right.
Coming from Quentin Caldwell. Could be.
Totally. Quentin Griffith. That's a good one.
Oh, wow.
We got to post that video of us going on the London Eye naming Broncos for 30 straight minutes.
We do. All
right. That's going to wrap it up for us here. We got to go to a happy hour to meet some more Broncos fans, which is what we love to do.
Yes.
See you guys. God bless Bo Nix.
We all silly like the mayor.